I've analyzed the best FM24 tactics and found 10 tactical trends that you should know about. I've taken the most overpowered tactics from FM Arena and found the formations, roles and instructions that works best in this year's game. So let's get right into it. Starting with formations, there's an interesting trend compared to last year in the form of the emergence of asymmetric formations. A significant 44% of all the overpowered tactics used an asymmetric formation, and it came in all shapes and sizes. This is a good sign that the improvements in positional play have unlocked the power of more unique formations, making your more creative systems a lot more powerful in this year's game. So now that you can truly make whatever you want, you might want to reconsider using Y players, as shown by trend number 2. Where 85% of the overpowered tactics in FM23 used Y players, that's now dropped to just 52% in FM24. It seems that narrowing your play and focusing on central areas is more powerful than ever, something to remember when making your tactics. But luckily trend number 3 shows that not everything has changed. Just like last year, 4 at the back systems are still king, being used in 94% of all the overpowered tactics. And maybe even more crucial to use is a defensive midfielder, as 100% of all the overpowered tactics use at least one defensive mid. So get yourself your very own Rodri, as you will want to use someone in this position. Now for trend number 4, let's switch our focus to which roles are being used. And the developers at SI might want to look away, as their new addition, the inverted fullback, hasn't caught on yet. Just 6% of the overpowered tactics have used this newly added role, showing that it hasn't been able to shine yet. Now I got my theory about why it hasn't been used as much yet, but more on that at the end of the video. For now, let's look at trend number 5. It seems that 2 roles are absolute must-haves in FM24. Both the advanced forward and the sweeper keeper on defense were used in 100% of the overpowered tactics. So there's no doubt left. Whatever tactic you're thinking of making, it seems like you always want to try and incorporate these 2 roles. Now let's go from 2 crucial roles to a type of role that's making a small comeback. Specifically, playmakers seem to be getting stronger, going from being used in just 15% of the overpowered tactics in FM23 up to 29% in FM24. And the most used playmaking role was the advanced playmaker on attack, so you might want to give that role a try in one of your tactics. On to trend number 7, where we'll look at the best team instructions to use. And we'll start with the best mentality to use. And there's one clear winner. A staggering 74% of all the overpowered tactics use the attacking mentality, being the clear favorite by far. But the weird thing is, there seem to be only 2 options, as the other 26% use the balanced mentality. So positive, cautious, defensive, they seem to be not as viable this year. But it's not the only instruction where there seems to be a strong preference, as trend number 8 will show you. When looking at the in possession instructions, a combination of 4 choices seem to be dominant this year. 97% of all the overpowered tactics use shorter passing, high tempo, low crossing and run at the defense. And I think this goes hand in hand with the shift in focus to more narrow formations and the updates to positional play. Having quick interplay with dynamic movements from shorter, faster players through dangerous central areas can be absolutely lethal, and seems to be the most dominant playstyle on FM24. Switching over to trend number 9, where we'll look at the in-transition instructions, and there's another combination that's a clear winner here. And the focus on high-tempo football doesn't stop here, as 97% of all the overpowered tactics focused on countering, counter-pressing and distributing the ball quickly while rolling it out. So you might want to consider slapping some rocket boots on your players, as getting the ball forward quickly seems to be the play in FM24. On to the last tactical trends, where we'll look at the out of possession instructions. And you better get your Jurgen Klopp hat on, as gegenpressing is as powerful as ever. 100% of all the overpowered tactics use high press, a high or very high defensive line, much more often pressing, preventing the short goalkeeper distribution and getting stuck in. So it seems like squatting like Bielsa and pressing like crazy is still the way to go. But wait, I still owe you an explanation for the lack of inverted fullbacks. Well, I think that most players still don't know how to get the most out of this new role. So check out this video where I show you everything you need to know to unlock the power of an inverted fullback. I'll see you on the next video.